On this episode of See Indonesia, I try some of Jogja's more interesting choices of food.
Oh no, this one's got its head.
And I get sent down a haunted cave.
How do you feel? Horrified. Very horrified.
And let me tell you, am I glad I survived. Come see the darkness. Only on See Indonesia.
See Indonesia.
We started our adventure in a rather unassuming house.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night from wherever you are in the world. And you are watching See Indonesia. We are now at the Jomblang cave, or we're about to go to the Jomblang cave. This is obviously a house in the Kidul mountain just southeast of Yogyakarta. And this is gonna be my first time exploring a cave, so it's gonna be interesting.
After putting on some wellies provided by the tour, we began our short walk to the starting point.
They've very handily put these rocks down for a path, so quite easy to get to the starting point, which, oh, holy.
This is the Jomblang Sinkhole and Cave Complex, a 60-meter deep single-shaft sinkhole with a width of 50 meters. It was the result of the collapse of a cave ceiling that occurred thousands of years ago. This complex of caves goes so deep that many of its parts are still unexplored. And the parts that have been explored are rumored to have a dark, bloody past. So, as I readied my harness, I could not help but feel a little nervous.
All of this kit, by the way, if you're a listening audience, is provided as part of the package for the tour. Apart from this helmet, obviously, which is property of See Today.
Preparation over, it was time to be hoisted down.
Right. Here we go.
Siap ya?
Yeah. Good. Okay. Not scary in any way, shape, or form. Oh my god.
When I finally reached the ground, I looked up and around and gazed at the eerily beautiful greenery surrounding me. At the same time, however, I became increasingly drawn to the gaping mouth that dominated the scene. And gingerly, we moved in.
Right, we're about to enter that dark and scary cave over there. It looks like there's some water in that cave. It looks quite wet, actually. So a good thing I brought some spare clothing. But to get there, it is a little bit treacherous because you can see it's quite steep. So they've very handily and kindly provided us with some posts and some rope to hold on to as we go down this beautiful wonder of nature.
The gravity of the peril became more apparent as we entered the cave.
Oh! So apparently in January 22, there was a flood from the rivers and streams that are underground. And because of that, apparently, this entire cave flooded all the way to nearly the ceiling of the cave. So that's the reason why or part of the reason why it's so muddy right now, and part of the reason why there's quite a lot of debris around if you ever come visit. This is genuinely scary. I'm looking that direction over there and I cannot see where everyone else is. It's so dark.
And as we moved further inwards, the natural light all but completely disappeared.
Now, if you want to get an idea of how dark it is, just take a look. See? You can't see anything, man. It's scary. Oh.
And in the darkness, Gatot, our tour guide, felt it was the perfect time to talk about the rumored dark history of this cave.
Di titik ini juga lah kisah pilu tentang eksekusi mati para penganut PKI terjadi. Mereka berakhir dengan dilempar dari atas ke dalam jurang gua. Menurut cerita, tulang belulang manusia yang masih tersisa dalam gua sudah dibersihkan oleh pemerintah sekitar tahun 1982 silam. Dari cerita yang beredar, ada sekitar 3 truk tulang belulang yang berhasil diambil dari dalam gua. Walau bagaimanapun, setiap peristiwa bersejarah akan meninggalkan kisah yang bisa menjadi pelajaran bagi kehidupan bangsa.
How do you feel?
Horrified. Very horrified. And so, with my head filled with endless terrifying scenarios, we moved on. Until finally, we once again saw natural light. This time, however, it was absolutely heavenly. This is Grubuk Cave, an underground cave with a light of heaven piercing through the sinkhole skyline.
We're about 90 meters from the surface, which you can see up there actually, those trees. It's ghoulish, this place. It's very scary. Very scary. Very dark too.
And as ghoulish as it was, and after our terror-inducing journey through the cave system, it was a relieving sight to behold. And feeling a burst of curiosity, we stepped even closer towards the light. And we found something rather unexpected.
Wait, there's a rock here. Oh! I thought you said rock. It's actually a frog. Holy. Must be keeping cool. Adorable little thing.
And the little frog wasn't the only thing keeping cool. In fact, we all were. The cool temperatures of the cave condensed water particles into a mist that triggered a feeling of calmness. This same mist, however, alongside the light from above, were also a priceless pair of elements of life in what was a seemingly lifeless cave.
If you look up there, you can see some plants growing on the sides of the sinkhole. Specifically, just any area that begins to get horizontal that still has soil under it. It's absolutely beautiful.
And after a short amount of time to appreciate our surroundings, we returned to where we came from and began our ascent back to the surface.
Okay, we are ascending now, and there is a massive strain on my balls.
Mas Gatot laughing.
Oh, I feel free. Oh my God, look at how many people there are. All those people just to lift us up, that's crazy. I didn't realize so many were needed to pull us up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 people that had to lift us out of the sinkhole. That's insane.
After ascending from our trip down the sinkhole, the crew and I were feeling extremely hungry. Luckily, however, the crew already had something in mind. Feeling somewhat surprised with their choice, but still looking forward to having that pizza, the crew and I headed to the local pizza parlor. And once we arrived, we didn't have to wait long for our food to be served.
Ooh, what's that? What are these? Is that shrimp?
Eat first.
Okay. Guys, seriously, what is this? You're not being funny. What is that? What are those? Is that a grasshopper? And you said I had to finish this. Okay.
Yes, the producers provided me with my first ever taste of the local delicacy. You see, these might seem like regular grasshoppers, but they are in fact very rare and can only be found during the rainy season.
It doesn't actually taste that bad, you know. It really doesn't. It's not bad. I mean, I know It's not the most like, oh no, this one's got its head. Oh, poor thing, look at that. There's the head look, and there's the thorax, and the rear leg, oh my God.
At this point, I felt bad that the others weren't eating. So, being a generous man, I offered to share. You're welcome.
Sorry, honestly, it tastes like popcorn. May, come here, come sit down. You made me do this, and now you're gonna have a bite.
Are you serious?
I'm serious, have a bite. Have a bite.
No way. Oh my God. Finally, I did this.
Oh, you never done this before?
No.
Oh my God.
This is my first time too.
It is my first time on a pizza. How does it taste?
A bit strange, but
So May's our fixer. She's been helping us with all of the coverage in Jogja. So thank you very much for your help. And
You're welcome.
this is your reward.
Thank you, by the way.
Oh no, we got you.
Yeah.
And I made sure that everyone had a bite.
It's your turn now. No, I'm gonna force feed it into your mouth. I am gonna force feed it. I'll eat it after.
It's for you.
Just one bite.
It's very special for you.
Just one bite. Come on. You can do this. There you go. Hey!
Well, I tried anyway.
How does it taste? Yeah?
Very good.
Good. That's great.
So, a couple of lessons I learned today. 1. Never let anyone else choose your food. And 2. Always remember, folks, sharing is caring. After our adventure through the very haunted Jomblang cave and our culinary experience of tasting grasshoppers, we went to our overnight stay and turned in for the night. And the next morning, I was feeling very fresh.
Good morning, and welcome to ngisis, which is a Japanese word meaning enjoying the wind. I don't know if you can tell, but the wind here is very much enjoyable indeed. Now, last night I stayed in this beautiful little cottage in Ngisis. Come take a look inside. Now, after I woke up this morning and I tried to tidy up as much as I can for the shoot. But granted, I didn't really do my best job, but as you can see, this is the bed that we get. We have this double bed. We have 2 pillows and 2 bolsters, as well as, if you can see here, this is actually another blanket. So we have 2 blankets here, should you choose to do so. Now, on this side of the room, we have some, I'll show you myself. Here it is. We have this beautiful little nook where you can lounge, maybe read a book or just enjoy the view. Now you might be thinking, if you want to enjoy the view a little bit more, this roof does get in the way. But luckily for you, you can open it, and I'll show you right now. Oh, it is a bit heavy, granted, but with a little bit of effort, with a little bit of physical exertion, it is very much possible. There's another latch on this side over here.
And so, after enjoying the view for a little bit longer, I took a shower in the private bathroom attached to the cottage before walking out to enjoy the atmosphere. And around the resort lie many interesting trinkets as well. There's a campfire ground, complete with a campfire at its center, a pair of swings facing outwards into the mountainside, and of course, a picnic table for you and your friends to relax. Meanwhile, the resort also provides samples of some products grown locally in the area.
Now, these are some of the teas that are available to buy from, at least grown from the tea plantations that you saw earlier. Gotta be careful, there are quite a few cats here. And as you can see, it's produced by Kelompok Mekartani, Linggo Barat, Pagar Harjo Samigalu, Kulon Progo, Yogyakarta.
And so, wanting to warm myself up, I tried some of the tea. And it was amazing. And thus, our journey to try and taste the extremes of Jogja came to an end. After the thrills and horrors of caving in Jomblang and pushing my limits while trying grasshopper pizza for the first time, relaxing in the mountains was the perfect way to close my journey in Yogyakarta. God, I love this place.